Hello and welcome to CamLook. Every Tuesday and Thursday, a staff member or a volunteer will be showing you an art piece from the Cincinnati Art Museum's permanent collection and pose questions for discussion. Hi, my name is Zohreh. I'm a docent at the Cincinnati Art Museum, and today I would like to show you a drawing from Iran dated early 19th century, 1835, around that time. And I hope you will enjoy it and find it very interesting as well. What does the viewer see when looking at this picture? At first glance, you see a bird. It is rather a strange bird. But in fact, it is not just a bird. It is a zoomorphic calligraphy. Calligraphy is a Greek word and literally means beautiful writing. Zoomorphic calligraphy is the art of skillfully transforming words and phrases into the shape of an animal. This kind of art, especially the bird shape, became very popular during the 17th to the 20th century in Iran. If you are familiar with the written word Bismillah Rahman Rahim, meaning in the name of God, the merciful, the compassionate, you soon will recognize it in the bird, especially Bismillah, which means in the name of God. I will show it to you later. The art of calligraphy in the Islamic countries is directly linked to the revelation of the Quran, the Muslims' holy book. Iqra, meaning read, was the first word God told the Prophet Muhammad. Thus, reading and writing became an important part of the Islamic art. The rules and regulations in the Islamic calligraphy require good pens, good hand, lots of patience and endurance, good spirit, the desire for perfection, and years of practice. Many masters believe there is still room for further perfection, but their lifespan doesn't allow that. The word of God needed to be written beautifully. The phrase Bismillah Rahman Rahim, in the name of God, the merciful, the compassionate, is the heading of almost every chapter in the Quran. Bismillah, in the name of God, is the most written word in the Islamic calligraphy. Calligraphy is typically written with black ink. This ink is made from soot, gum arabic, and water or rose water. In the past, the soot was obtained from the inside of mosque lamps, adding a spiritual blessing to the writing. The pen is typically a reed pen. It is called qalam. The pen is specifically carved to hold ink. Since the reed is hollow, it is believed that the divine breath flows through it. When seeing the beautiful writing, the viewer slows down to pay attention. In the pictorial way of writing Bismillah, the bird form is very common. Why is it so? It is believed that when birds sing, they are praising Allah, God. The bird flies high, so among all the creatures, it is the closest to heaven and thus God. It represents the soul's journey towards enlightenment, the yearning to be free from material bondage. A pictorial calligraphy communicates through shape rather than word. It is often not easy to read the writing. You must know the word or phrase in order to detect it, as the script can be elongated, rotated, and wrapped. In pictorial calligraphy, there is no linear reading. Individual alphabetical letters that create the written words are like the skeleton. With calligraphy, they gain movement and life. In Islam, more than anywhere else, the word becomes an image. For example, when you look at this image, you recognize it as a bird, but you also realize that this is not a typical bird. Your eyes start to search to find out what the magic is. The moment you can read it, it is an awe-inspiring moment. Now let's have a closer look at this example. The calligraphy master repositioned the words in such a way that we see a bird, and it is upon the viewer to reshape the bird in his or her mind to the words. Transforming the Bismillah phrase script into the shape of a bird shows the calligrapher's mastery. Now let me show you how to find Bismillah in the name of God in this painting. So Bis, here's a B, like a B and the dot, S, S. And then we go here to M, is the M, and then the Allah is in the neck of the bird. Allah, God, is in the neck of the bird. Now, Rahman Rahim is more difficult to find, but do you look at this here, and look at this here, and look here, and look here. And here we have got Qala Muhammad. Qal Muhammad means Muhammad said. So Muhammad is easy to read, as that's linear, and here that's more, looks more like a dome type of thing. That's Qal. Muhammad said, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, in the name of God, the merciful, the compassionate. Now, how do you feel seeing the word in the bird, or better to say, the bird in the word? Hope you enjoyed the short clip regarding the Bismillah bird and would like to see more of such kind of a calligraphy in person. Thank you very much for your interest and see you soon.